Hello, everyone. Welcome to Chat Smart English. Today, we have an extraordinary story for you, one that will inspire you, motivate you, and helps you to improve your English. Prove that no dream is too big if you have the courage to chase it. Imagine this: a young boy from a middle-class family growing up in a tiny apartment who would one day become the richest man in Asia, controlling one of the world's biggest business empires. This is the incredible journey of Mukesh Ambani, a man who transformed India's economy and redefined the meaning of success. This is not just a story about wealth. It's a story of hard work, vision, and determination. And most importantly, this is a perfect story for your English listening and learning practice. So, if you love inspiring stories, make sure to subscribe and stay with us until the end. Now, let's begin this unbelievable journey. Mukesh Dhirubhai Ambani was born on April 19, 1957, in Aden, Yemen. At that time, his father, Dhirubhai Ambani, was working as a gas station attendant. But Dhirubhai had bigger dreams. He didn't want to work for someone else. He wanted to build something of his own. So, in the early 1960s, he moved back to India with his family and started a small trading business in Mumbai. The Ambani family was not rich. In fact, they lived in a modest two-bedroom apartment in Bhuleshwar, Mumbai, a place where several families shared a single bathroom. Life was simple, but Mukesh and his younger brother, Anil, were raised with strong values of discipline and hard work. Their father always told them, "Think big, work hard, and never be afraid of failure." Mukesh was a bright and curious child. Unlike other kids who spent time playing, he loved to visit his father's small business office after school. He would listen to business discussions, observe how deals were made, and ask endless questions. Even at a young age, he had a sharp mind and a deep interest in how businesses worked. But there was one thing that made Mukesh different. He was not satisfied with just learning from books. He believed that real knowledge came from experience. This mindset would later shape his extraordinary success. Mukesh studied chemical engineering at the Institute of Chemical Technology in Mumbai. He was passionate about science, but something unexpected happened that changed his life forever. One day, his father called him and said, "Mukesh, I need you to leave your studies and come work with me. I'm about to start something big, and I need your help." Mukesh was shocked. He had dreams of pursuing further studies abroad, but he respected his father too much to say no. Without hesitation, he left his studies and stepped into the world of business, completely unaware that he was about to build one of the biggest business empires in history. And this was just the beginning. Stay tuned for next chapter, where we uncover how Mukesh Ambani helped build Reliance Industries into a global giant. If you're enjoying this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories like this. Mukesh Ambani had no idea what awaited him when he stepped into his father's office. He was just a young man, fresh out of college, with no real business experience. But Dhirubhai Ambani believed in something powerful: learning by doing. He didn't hand over a luxurious office to his son. Instead, he took Mukesh straight to the factory floors of Reliance, where textiles were being manufactured. Mukesh didn't sit in an air-conditioned office. He worked on the ground level, learning everything, from how machines operated to how raw materials were sourced. His father wanted him to understand business from the roots, not just from books. This hands-on experience shaped Mukesh into a leader who understood the importance of innovation and efficiency. During this time, Reliance was still a growing company. It had started as a small textile business, but Dhirubhai had bigger ambitions. He wanted to make Reliance a household name. However, there was one major challenge: funding. Banks were hesitant to lend money, and investors were skeptical about the company's future. That's when Dhirubhai came up with a revolutionary idea. He decided to take Reliance public. In 1977, Reliance held its first ever initial public offering, IPO. Thousands of middle-class Indians, who had never invested in stocks before, trusted Dhirubhai's vision and bought shares in the company. It was a historic moment. Reliance wasn't just a company anymore. It became the people's company. Mukesh Ambani was fascinated by how his father built trust with the common people. He realized that business was not just about making money, it was about creating value and earning people's confidence. This lesson stayed with him for life. But the real test came in the 1980s. India was still dependent on foreign companies for many essential goods, including petroleum products and synthetic fibers. Dhirubhai knew that if India wanted to become a global economic power, it had to manufacture these products domestically. This was a massive challenge, and Mukesh was given a key role in this mission. Mukesh took charge of Reliance's ambitious expansion into the petrochemicals industry. It was a bold move. Many people doubted whether Reliance, originally a textile company, could succeed in such a complex industry. But Mukesh was determined. He worked tirelessly, learning the intricacies of the business, studying global markets, and implementing cutting-edge technology in Indian manufacturing. Under his leadership, Reliance set up one of India's largest petrochemical plants in Hazira, Gujarat. It was a turning point. The project's success proved that Reliance could go beyond textiles and dominate multiple industries. However, Mukesh's biggest challenge was yet to come, one that would test his leadership, resilience, and ability to handle pressure like never before. Mukesh Ambani had already proven his capability by leading Reliance's expansion into petrochemicals. But his vision was far greater. He wanted to take Reliance beyond textiles and petrochemicals. He wanted to make it the backbone of India's industrial revolution. In the late 1990s, India was undergoing massive economic changes. The government was opening up markets, new industries were emerging, and competition was increasing. Mukesh saw an opportunity that few others did. Energy and telecommunications would shape the future of India. But to make Reliance a leader in these sectors, he needed to think on an unprecedented scale. Mukesh took on one of the most ambitious projects in Indian history, the creation of the world's largest refinery complex in Jamnagar, Gujarat. At a time when India was heavily dependent on imported fuel, he dreamed of making Reliance a self-sufficient energy giant. Many experts thought it was impossible for a private Indian company to build such a massive refinery. But Mukesh was never afraid of challenges. He personally oversaw every aspect of the project, from acquiring land to installing the most advanced technology. The Jamnagar refinery, completed in 1999, changed India's energy landscape forever. It not only reduced the country's dependence on foreign oil, but also made Reliance a global powerhouse in the petroleum industry. Today, this refinery is one of the largest and most efficient in the world, exporting fuel to multiple countries. But Mukesh wasn't done yet. Even as he revolutionized the energy sector, he had his eyes on something even bigger, the telecommunications industry. At a time when mobile phones were still a luxury in India, Mukesh envisioned a future where every Indian could afford to stay connected. This vision would eventually lead to one of the most disruptive revolutions in India's telecom sector. However, before he could launch his telecom dream, Mukesh faced one of the toughest challenges of his life, a bitter family dispute that would shake the foundation of Reliance. Just as Mukesh Ambani was building Reliance into a global powerhouse, a personal tragedy changed everything. In 2002, Dhirubhai Ambani, the legendary founder of Reliance, passed away. His death left behind not just an empire worth billions, but also a brewing conflict between his two sons, Mukesh and Anil Ambani. Dhirubhai had never officially named a successor, believing his sons would run the company together. But differences in vision, leadership styles, and ambitions created tensions. Mukesh, the elder brother, had been deeply involved in Reliance's core businesses, petrochemicals, energy, and telecom, while Anil focused on newer ventures like finance, power, and infrastructure. As time passed, their disagreements turned into a full-blown battle for control. The situation got so intense that it became one of India's biggest corporate rivalries, making headlines across the country. Boardroom meetings turned into power struggles, shareholders were divided, and even the Indian government had to step in to resolve the conflict. Reliance, once a symbol of unity and growth, was now at the center of a bitter war between two brothers. To end the turmoil, their mother, Kokilaban Ambani, stepped in. She mediated a settlement that split Reliance into two separate entities. Mukesh took charge of Reliance Industries Limited, RIL, which controlled petrochemicals, oil, gas, and refining. Anil took Reliance Communications, power, and financial services. The deal was meant to bring peace, but the rivalry between the brothers did not end there. Many believed that Mukesh had lost the most valuable assets in the split, as telecom and power were seen as the industries of the future. But Mukesh had a different mindset. Instead of looking at what he lost, he focused on what he could build. With Reliance Industries fully under his control, he was ready to make his boldest move yet, a move that would change India forever. After the split with his brother, many believed Mukesh Ambani had lost the future. Telecom, power, and finance were seen as the next big industries. But Mukesh saw something no one else did. He believed in the power of digital connectivity. While India was advancing in many sectors, internet access remained expensive and limited. Mukesh knew that if he could bring affordable internet to every Indian, he could revolutionize the country's future. And so, in 2016, Reliance Jio was born. But it wasn't just another telecom company, it was a game changer. Jio launched with an unbelievable offer: free unlimited 4G data and calls for 6 months. Indians rushed to get Jio SIM cards, standing in long queues just to experience fast internet like never before. Competitors like Airtel and Vodafone were left scrambling, unable to match Jio's aggressive pricing and technology. What Mukesh had done was disrupt the market completely. He didn't just lower prices, he made internet accessible to millions who had never used it before. Jio's impact was felt everywhere. Students in remote villages could now access online education. Small businesses started using digital payments instead of cash. Social media exploded in India, with millions of new users joining platforms like WhatsApp, Facebook, and YouTube. The rise of content creators. Many of today's top YouTubers in India got their start thanks to Jio's affordable internet. Jio didn't just dominate telecom, it became the backbone of India's digital revolution. Within a few years, Reliance Jio had over 400 million subscribers, making it one of the largest telecom companies in the world. And Mukesh Ambani? He had once again proven that he was a visionary who could see opportunities where others saw challenges. But Mukesh wasn't done yet. Jio was only the beginning. With billions of dollars in investments from companies like Google and Facebook, he was now preparing for something even bigger, a new era of digital India, powered by e-commerce, AI, and 5G technology. Jio had already transformed India's telecom industry, but Mukesh Ambani was not someone who stopped at success. He aimed for domination. With millions of Indians now connected to high-speed internet, he saw a golden opportunity. Why stop at just data? Why not build an entire digital ecosystem? This led to the birth of Jio platforms, a technology giant that aimed to revolutionize e-commerce, digital payments, cloud computing, and even artificial intelligence. Mukesh Ambani's vision was clear: to make India self-reliant in the digital world and compete with global tech giants like Amazon, Google, and Facebook. Big investments, bigger ambitions. The world took notice of Mukesh Ambani's ambition. In 2020, Facebook invested $5.7 billion in geo platforms, followed by massive investments from Google, Qualcomm, and other global tech leaders. Within months, geo platforms raised over $20 billion, making it one of the most valuable tech companies in the world. GeoMart, Mukesh launched an e-commerce platform to take on Amazon and Flipkart, integrating millions of local Kirana stores into the digital economy. GeoMeet, a video conferencing app to rival Zoom, ensuring Indians had a local alternative. GeoFiber, superfast broadband for homes and businesses, bringing digital entertainment and work-from-home solutions to millions. Geo 5G, Mukesh wasn't just satisfied with 4G, he pushed forward to make India a global leader in 5G technology. Taking on global giants, Mukesh Ambani had now evolved from an industrialist to a tech visionary. He wasn't just building a company, he was reshaping the future of India. His empire now spanned oil, retail, telecom, e-commerce, and digital services, making Reliance one of the most powerful corporations in the world. But Mukesh's ambitions weren't just about profits. He spoke about making India a global technology hub, creating millions of jobs and ensuring every Indian had access to world-class digital infrastructure. Yet, despite all his success, critics. Despite Mukesh Ambani's massive success, the journey was never free of challenges. Every major step he took faced obstacles, from government regulations to market competition and even political controversies. One of the biggest hurdles came when Jio disrupted India's telecom industry. Rival companies accused Reliance of predatory pricing, and lawsuits followed. Many older telecom companies struggled to survive, while Jio thrived. Critics argued that Reliance's deep pockets gave it an unfair advantage. But Mukesh remained unfazed. His focus was always on the bigger picture, transforming India's digital landscape. Battles in retail and technology. As Mukesh expanded into e-commerce with GeoMart, he faced new challenges from global giants like Amazon and Walmart-owned Flipkart. Legal battles erupted over Reliance's acquisition of Future Retail, one of India's largest supermarket chains. But Mukesh fought back with his powerful legal and business strategy, ensuring Reliance maintained its dominance in retail. In the technology sector, Jio's rapid growth in AI, cloud computing, and digital payments brought new competitors. Global tech giants watched Jio carefully, aware that Mukesh Ambani was not just competing in India, he was building a global empire. The energy revolution, green ambitions. Even as Reliance Industries thrived in oil and gas, Mukesh knew the future was in renewable energy. In 2021, he announced a bold $75 billion investment in green energy, aiming to make India a leader in solar, hydrogen, and clean fuel technology. GeoSolar, a push to bring affordable solar energy to Indian households and businesses. Hydrogen fuel, investments in hydrogen-powered solutions to reduce India's carbon footprint. Battery and storage tech, research into cutting-edge energy storage solutions for a sustainable future. This shift was not just a business move, it was a vision for India's energy independence. Mukesh believed that just as Jio made digital access affordable, Reliance's green energy revolution would make clean power accessible to all. Personal life and philanthropy. Despite his enormous wealth and power, Mukesh Ambani remained a family man. His wife, Nita Ambani, played a key role in Reliance's CSR initiatives, focusing on education, healthcare, and women's empowerment. The Ambanis have funded hospitals, schools, and sports initiatives across India. Mukesh's vision wasn't just about business, it was about giving back to society and ensuring that his success uplifted millions. As he continued shaping India's future, one question remained. What's next for Mukesh Ambani? Would he expand further into global markets? Would he push India ahead in artificial intelligence and advanced technology? One thing was certain. Mukesh Ambani was not done yet. As Mukesh Ambani moves forward, his legacy is already secured as one of the greatest business leaders in India's history. He transformed Reliance from an oil-driven company into a tech giant, revolutionized India's digital landscape with Jio, and is now leading the charge in green energy and artificial intelligence. Preparing the next generation, Mukesh Ambani has already started grooming his children, Akash, Isha, and Anant, to take over different divisions of Reliance. Each of them holds key leadership roles, ensuring that the empire remains strong for the future. Akash Ambani leads Jio, driving innovations in 5G, AI, and digital payments. Isha Ambani is expanding Reliance's retail and luxury businesses, competing with global giants. Anant Ambani is taking charge of the new energy sector, pushing Reliance's sustainability goals forward. By involving his children in key decision-making, Mukesh is not just building a business, he is building a dynasty that will shape India's economy for generations. Global recognition and influence. Mukesh Ambani is no longer just an Indian business icon. He is a global force. His partnerships with companies like Facebook, Google, and Microsoft show that the world sees Reliance as a major player in technology. His influence extends beyond business into politics, philanthropy, and global economic policies. Reliance is now a trillion-dollar powerhouse, and its future remains bright. With upcoming expansions into AI, renewable energy, and global markets, Mukesh Ambani's vision is far from complete. The final word? Inspiration for every Indian. Mukesh Ambani's story is not just about wealth. It's about ambition, resilience, and innovation. He proves that with a strong vision, bold decisions, and an unwavering commitment to progress, anything is possible. His journey from a small two-bedroom apartment to the richest man in Asia is a reminder to every Indian that no dream is too big. Whether you are an aspiring entrepreneur, a student, or a professional, Mukesh Ambani's life teaches us to think big, work hard, and never stop innovating. If you found this story inspiring, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more incredible success stories. And don't forget to watch our other videos on the lives of great leaders and entrepreneurs.